Hey YouTube, it's Kroopin with Kroopin, Poopin, Scoopin, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to do a Q&A. So if you are interested in hearing my answer, stay tuned. So for those of you that have been around for a while, you know that I do my best to answer as many questions in the comments as possible, but there are some questions that I just feel like I need to make a video because I need to do the hand movements, I need to you guys to see my face gestures, and I just feel like explaining it in a video is the best way to go about it. In my video titled, How to Make $300 a Day Scooping Dog Poop with 4 Items, Basic Equipment. I'll link that video above. I got a comment from Katie L, and this is what it says. The one-time clean. This is where my other half and I disagree on what to charge. I say charge them the cost a customer that pays would pay, say $15 per week. And you charge the one-time cleaning fee at $60. The other half says, why would you charge that much if you're only going one time? He's saying $30 is more reasonable. Trying to figure out what makes the most sense and why. Great question. There is a lot of factors that play into this answer. So I kind of want to talk about some verbiage really quick. So when I say a one-time clean, that means I'm going to that property one time, one visit. They're not setting up reoccurring services. So I won't be coming back in a month, in a week, every 2 weeks. I will come back when they reach back out to me. So that's considered a one-time clean. So that already off the rip is going to be at a higher rate because it's like a la carte. Anything that is special or a one-time deal gets a higher price anyways. People that sign up for reoccurring service, they're the bread and butter for our business. So therefore, they are going to get a discounted or a lower rate. Now you might ask, well, why? Well, this is my logic and this is my reasoning, and I want you guys to drop what your thoughts are in the comments because I would love to have this conversation because I see it from a lot of people's different points. So when somebody sets up reoccurring service, I'm setting it up one time only, and I really don't have to do much work other than scoop the yard, communicate with the customer if there's an issue with billing or the yard. It's pretty much set it and forget it. But when somebody contacts me for a one-time clean, if they contact me on the phone, email me, text message me, whatever the case is, I'm having to take my time to communicate with them. I'm having to take my time to quote them, to set their job up, route them into the system, complete their bill, generate their invoice, send it to them, follow up with them, and make sure that they're happy with the service and see if they want to continue with another service. All of that takes time. And depending on how long it's been since the last clean, that's going to dictate my price. So say for instance, if I go and scoop somebody's yard the week prior, I know what my level of cleanliness is, and I know how we clean a yard, and same thing with our staff. We have standardized practices of how our yards are going to be clean. So it doesn't matter if I scoop it, if Larry scoops it, or if one of my other scoopers, a temp scoops it. I know that that yard is going to be thoroughly cleaned. When a customer tells me they scooped a yard 2 weeks ago, a month ago, are they really going to scoop it like I'm going to scoop it? Are they going to make sure that they get the old poop up? Are they actually diligently paying attention to all the poop piles? Are they going in, going this way, then going this way, and then going diagonal if they feel like maybe they missed some? No, they're not. They're probably smoking a cigarette, listening to some music. They have their kids doing it, and they're just kind of casually going back and forth, back and forth. We do this every single day. So we have a pattern, we have a flow. So when somebody calls me and they're like, I just scooped my yard last week, I'm not going to charge them $60. That's not going to happen. But they're definitely not going to get a $15 charge because that's what my reoccurring customers get. They get a special deal. So automatically, even if it's only been a week, they're still getting charged $20 minimum. $20 minimum to even go to their yard and scoop it. That's going to pay for the time it took me to set everything up, the time that it's going to take me to scoop, and then the time that it's going to take me to send them their invoice. Now, say for instance, it's been 2 to 3 weeks, then that price is going up to $40, $50. If it's been 1 month plus, it's going to be $60. If we're going into 2, 3, 4 months, we're going up to $80, $90, $100, just depending on how long it's actually been since the last clean. So I do have different tiers for different amounts of time that the dog poop has been picked up. But at the end of the day, you have to figure out what works for you. You have to figure out what works for your customers. At this point, I'm pretty confident at what works for our business, but I didn't know that in the beginning. I had to go through a couple springs. I had to go through more than a couple one-time cleans or bulk cleans to figure out the timing, because my timing is different than an employee's timing. They may move quicker, they may move slower, it just depends. But I needed to find a sweet spot. Like, I can't base my prices off the fastest scooper or the slowest scooper. So I had to kind of average it, and it needs to be somewhere in the middle. So for your company, I think you need to take some time, figure out what feels comfortable. If you go in and you do a one-time clean for $30 and you're in and out in 15 minutes and that feels good for you, then keep that price. Because that's a good price. If you're in and out in 15 minutes, $30 is a solid price. But if you go in to do a one-time clean and you're there for an hour, $30 is not okay. Like, you can't make money that way. You can't expand your business that way unless you have a lot of volume. But the more volume you have, the more employees you have, the more expensive things get. The more vehicles you have, the more expensive things get. As you grow and as you get bigger, things get more expensive and more difficult. So it's important now, I'm not too sure how big your business is, but it's important now to really figure out your pricings with that stuff, because one-time cleans are excellent money makers. Yes, they're priced higher. That's okay. If you look at other companies and look at other people's packages, if you don't sign up for a package like a tanning package or a massage package, if you don't sign up for like reoccurring service, that massage is what? $70, $80. But if you decide to sign up on reoccurring monthly massage, I think you get a massage for like $40, at least locally here in Michigan. Do some research. Pay attention to other companies, and don't feel bad about charging money. Like, you are in business to make money. You're in business to take care of your family. And charging, $50 for a one-time clean when there's a nice amount of poop and you spent a lot of time, you had to prepare yourself to get there, you're putting wear and tear on your body, you're putting wear and tear on your vehicle. And you should be properly compensated for that. So I hope this video helped. I hope that made sense to you. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you're thinking. But like I said, at the end of the day, you have to figure out what works best for you. But this is the reason why I charge higher for one-time cleans. If this video brought you some value, smash that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye!